Growing up, many of us would have been told that sugar is very bad for our health. Although eating too many sugary treats definitely has negative health consequences, sugar itself is not bad for us. As a matter of fact, sugar is a part of us. All the cells in our body are covered in layers of sugar. And I like to think of this sugar as seeds in a candy shop. When you walk into a candy shop, you find sugary treats of different shapes, different sizes, and located in different parts of the shop. In the same way, the sugar in the cells in our body comes in different shapes, different sizes, and it's located on different parts of the cell in order to perform its functions. One of these functions is how cells talk to each other in order to regulate the processes that are happening inside our bodies. Sadly though, we're not the only ones that benefit from these sugars, because viruses, they like sugar too, and they have developed mechanisms to bind to the sugar on our cells in order to infect us. One group of viruses that I'm working with are called human parainfluenza viruses. These viruses are the second leading cause of chest infections in young children and infants, and to date, there are no licensed drugs or vaccines to treat infected individuals. We know from previous research what these viruses bind to, which is sugar on our cells. We know where they bind, which is the cells that line our breathing airways. We know when they bind, which is at the beginning and at the end of the infection cycle. But the big question we have is how? How are human parainfluenza viruses binding to the sugar on our cells in order to infect us? And that is the question that my research seeks to answer. Using a range of laboratory tools, we've already discovered how these viruses are binding to sugar on our cells. And in the near future, we hope to use this knowledge to develop sugar-like drugs so that the virus binds to the drug instead of the natural sugar that lines our cells. And in that way, we'll be able to treat elderly individuals, hospitalized patients, and the little babies too. And so, although we love sugar and our bodies are full of sugar, viruses, they like sugar too.